Hello students, today I'll continue the Brook. In my previous class, we did just 3 stanzas of the Brook. Today I'm going to start the 4th stanza. The Brook. 4th stanza is, I chatter over. I chatter over 2 pebbles. Okay, so I'm going to write the whole stanza for you so that I can make you understand. I chatter over stony ways. In little sharpened trebles, I bubble into adding veins. I bubble into adding ways. I babble on the pebbles. Okay, so first of all, I'll tell you the rhyme scheme of the stanza. Ways, A, trebles, B, bass, A, pebbles, B. Okay, now I'll give you the meanings of the stanza or difficult words. Chatter means a series of quick, short, high sounds. Chatter is a high sound which comes continuously in series. Sharp. Sharp means high-pitched sounds. High-pitched sounds. Trebles. Treble means high-pitched. Again, trebles means high-pitched sounds. Trebles are also sounds which are high-pitched, and bubble. Bubble means create bubbles in water. Create bubbles. Babble. Babble means sound of the brook as if talking gaily. Babble means sound of brook as if talking gaily means happily. Pebbles, pebble means shingles. Pebble means shingles. So we have learnt all the meanings. Now I'll just tell you the meaning of this stanza. I chatter over stony ways. I chatter over stony ways. The brook says that I flow on making different kind of noises and sounds at different places. I chatter over stony ways. I just make sounds, noises at different places, and different kind of noises I make. In little sharpened pebbles, I bubble into adding bass. I babble on the pebbles. Brook seems to chatter while flowing through into stony ways. When it goes through stony ways, it chatters. Okay? It also makes sharp and high-pitched sound and noises. Okay? Sharp and high-pitched sound and noises it makes. Its movement is sometimes circular. Edging means spiral circular. Spiral movement. Okay? Spiral movement of water. So I bubble. I just create bubbles when I move through sometimes circular, and it creates bubble into the base. I babble on the pebbles when the brook flows over shingles, over the pebbles, over shingles and pebbles. It creates a sound as if it is talking gaily to them, happily to them. Okay. So chatter means over here quick and short high sounds. Sharps means high-pitched sounds. Edging means spiral movement of the water. Now, the next stanza 5, with many a curve and a mallow. Okay, and stanza is, with many a curve my bank I fret. with many curve my banks, I fret by many a field and fallow, by many field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set, and many a fairy foreland set with willow, weeds and mallow. Okay, so again rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B. And meaning of the words, difficult words, curve means bend, banks means river banks, opposite corners, the opposite sides of the river, fret means anger, then fallow means land left uncultivated to regain fertility. Fallow means land left uncultivated, okay, to regain its fertility. Okay, where should I write over here? Okay, fairy means of fairies. I'm writing down because foreland, a piece of land that extends into the sea. Foreland, piece of land that extends into the sea. Willow weeds, bushes of willow plants growing near the brook. Willow weeds means bushes of willow plants. Mallow means plants with hairy stems and leaves. Mallow plants with hairy stems. Okay, stems. And willow means willow weed. Willow is a bushes of willow plants. Willow is also a plant and bushes. Clear? Now, again the meaning. With many a curve my bank I fret. I fret means the brook says I become angry. Okay? So the brook continues its onward journey flowing in curves and beating against its bank in fury means anger. When the brook flows, it just hits edges, it just hits against the banks and it looks as if it is angry. Okay, the brook continues its onward journey. It continues its journey, flowing in curve and beating against its bank in fury and anger. By many of fields and fallow, and many of fairy foreland set, with willow, weed and mallow. By many of fields and fallow means it flows through many fields and the part of land left uncultivated. So brook flows through fields and parts of land that is uncultivated. And next, and many of fairy foreland set means the brook flows through those parts of land which extend into the sea and look like a land of fairies. So it just flows through the parts which is extend which extend into the sea and look like the lands of fairies. With willow, weeds and mallow means it passes through bushes of willow and plants of mallow growing near its banks. Okay, so my banks I fret means I beat against my banks angrily. And in the word I, the poetic device is used personification. The brook is calling itself I, so it's a personification. In the first stanza, I just made you understand that the poet has written this poem in personified form. Fields and mallow and fairy foreland are examples of alliteration. See, field, see the device now. This I am just making with different color. And fairy F, foreland F. FF is alliteration, willow, weed. Alliteration, Peri for length, alliteration. So, sixth ninja is I went about and in and out. I went about and in and out to railing. Again, I went about and in and out with here a blossom selling and here and there a lusty trout and here and there a grayling. Again, I means personification and rhyme scheme is A, B. Now the meanings went about flowing in a zigzag way. Went about means flowing in a zigzag way. In and out, shrinking and expanding. And expanding, blossoms, bud, sailing on its water. Sailing means sailing on water. Lusty means big and fat. Lusty means big and fat. Trout, a kind of a fish. Grayling, another kind of a fish. Again the paraphrase. I went about and in and out with here a blossom selling. So its meaning is the brook goes on flowing in a zigzag way, sometimes shrinking and sometimes expanding, and here and there a with here a blossom selling, and we can find a blossom selling over its surface. We can see blossoms are selling on its surface, and here and there a lusty trout, and here and there a grayling. And what else we can see? We can see a big and a fat trout, and another place we can find a grayling swimming in and out of it. Okay, so what we can see, the brook, on the surface of the brook we can see blossoms, and here and there we can find lusty trouts, means fish, big and fat fish, and graylings also. Okay, so that's all for the day. Good day.